historical agreement with China called the Comprehensive Agreement on Investment, which was negotiated between Europe and China during 7 years, and where China agreed to things that were thought impossible because they were so favorable to Europe's interests. So, for instance, no need for any joint venture anymore when European companies go to the Chinese market. No need to relinquish intellectual property. Much more open in terms of industries that we could set up businesses for in China, like a really pretty good deal for Europe, and everyone in Europe was at least all the leaders were incredibly excited about that. At the time, it was still Merkel in Germany, and I think already Macron in France. And the US was incredibly worried and annoyed about this deal, calling it like a betrayal of the US and so on and so forth. And right during the election of Biden, right after Trump, in the transition period, Europe tried to kind of secretly, or maybe not secretly, but very discreetly sign the agreement with China. And the entire Biden, the upcoming administration, like Jake Sullivan and so on, like went crazy on Europe, like writing op-eds after op-eds, going to Europe saying, don't stab us in the back. Like they had that kind of vocabulary. And so putting enormous pressure on Europe not to sign that agreement. And in the end, Europe caved, they didn't. And then right after the Biden administration came into power, they did a big thing around the Uyghur genocide narrative, and they convinced Europe to sanction Chinese officials for the so-called genocide of the Uyghurs. And of course, knowing that China systematically retaliates when you sanction some of them, that sanction some of yours, is diplomatic protocol in China. And so China retaliated, and they sanctioned some members of the European Parliament. And then Europe said, how dare you sanction our MEPs? It's absolutely unacceptable. We shelved the comprehensive agreement on investment. It's over, we're not going to sign it, done. And it was over. Yeah.
It hurt so much. It hurt so